Hey guys, Chris and Jamie here from Tillman Family Farms. Last video we showed you our piglet catch pen, which all of that stuff is right here behind us. We've had it set up since then. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks. We've had a few little issues with them being interested in it. We're very, very attentive to the feed that the mama pigs were getting. So we've been hard to get them just interested in what we have in the catch box. So we're trying a little something different with some electric netting. Let me show you what we got set up, and we're attempting to do that because we got to catch piglets this weekend because 7 of them go to a new home on Monday. All right guys, so number one, it's muddy as it can be here. It's been raining all week long, so we have not been able to physically get out here and work this little setup very much. And with all this mud and everything else, this is the first time this place actually kind of smells like a pig farm. And this paddock is way overdue to be to get some rest. So anyway, there's our piglet catch box. So what we did, if you look right there, you'll see that I've got a charger on that fence post. We got some electric netting kind of run through those trees, through the trees, comes back around over here, and it gets to the fence, and we have a short section right there. So there's a single strand on the inside of the field fence, and then the electric netting stops short in there. We've had piglets over here already, but what we're doing is we're holding feed off for the mama pigs on the other side of the netting, hoping that hunger will win us some points and that the piglets will come around that right there, which they've already been on this side a few times. They'll come over here to eat, and we will be here so that we can readjust our netting and block them off on this side, holding the moms off on the other side. The piglets, as long as we're feeding the moms in the same area, the piglets have not made it a point that their feed is in there. So that's been our issue. Hopefully this will work if we can get all the piglets on this side of the netting. Netting was put up yesterday. They've already learned it. They don't want any part of it. They're not really testing it anymore. You know, they of course accidentally getting into it, but this is our afternoon adventure, trying to see if we can coax the piglets back around this side so we can close them all in here. So wish us luck. All right, so we had to implement some tomfoolery. It was taking us a while to get them interested enough to come around the fence, so we decided that it would be easier if we, I got spider webs all over me, sorry. It would be easier if we took mama pigs in there because piglets follow them, and then we get piglets interested in feed, and then we try to scurry the mama pigs out when everybody's distracted. Worked like a champ. Both mama pigs are out. We have electric netting over here. All the piglets are inside of them. So right now we're good to go. Now we just got to get them interested enough in the box and start trapping them in the box and taking them out. Go over here and show you what we got going on. All right, so netting runs down there to that field fence, which has a single strand on it, and it stops. Then it comes down here, we make this turn, and we went all the way to the front fence where the gate is there, and then, I don't know if you can tell it over there by the water barrel, we just took the fence and just ran it straight out. So you can see all the piglets are in there. So far so good. I don't want to stir them up too much. Oh yeah, we just even have one going in the box right there. So we're gonna hang out and take our time, try not to put any stress on anybody, and see if we can get them all collected in the box so that we can do some worming and castrating, and we'll go from there. We got 7 of these guys shipping out Monday morning. Those are piglets in our box. There's a bowl of feed in there with them. As you can see, I got my slide door kind of cocked up sideways. So this may be a process. This may be we have to catch a couple of them and haul them out down to the training pen and trying to decide whether or not we feel like they're going to trust this electric fence enough for a whole day to either start that tomorrow, or do we need to be pushing the issue today. So we'll see how it goes over the next few hours. Just for the sake of video, I have let my slide door down, and I want to say there's 5 or 6 in here, I think. And just hanging out. I'm not ready for this yet, so I'm going to open this slide door back before they get too stressed out. But that is what the plan is ultimately. So it works. They're hanging out, and then they realize they were trapped and they run away. So we're working on it. So these are the 5 Lone Rangers. I have 11 piglets in that box already, and they're tired of eating off the floor, and I'm not ready to pick that box up and get it out of here. I really need to catch these other 5. They're starting to get to where they want to jump off of each other. So got Jamie going to get some boards to put across the top of it. Yeah, you see there? So anyhow, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm dealing with right this second. Hopefully it gets better here in a few minutes. So this is the succession. So 11 in the box, 4 out here, and then we still got a few stragglers. So that's where we're at. Gonna get in here and add these guys to the box. All right, so currently we have 15 piglets in this catch box. So this thing's at least 3 foot tall. I don't think they can jump out of it, but I think they could jump off of one another to get out of it. So we've got this piece of little scrap plywood we had laying around, and we're about to take one of these sides off and put it on the top. The other 2 piglets are still small enough that they tried the fence and they scurried through a hole and got zapped on the way out, and they ran back off with mama. So we have 2 fugitives, and not quite sure how we're going to attack that. But anyway, we're about to do this, and I'm about to go get a tractor, and we're going to move this. We have a training pen set up down the way, and we're going to get these guys moved. All right, so we got 5 boys left in the box. We got Pops is helping us. He's pig wrangling inside the box and handing them over. We had 10 boys to castrate. Of course, you can see our setup, all supplies. We have another video on castrating. It was actually pretty popular. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But we got pigs down here. I don't have my wire on the inside of here yet. As soon as I get everybody in here, I'm gonna go up there and get my charger and go ahead and run the wire. These guys are tired. They're all hiding. So I got these guys just checking it out. And then there's a whole slew of them over here that have been cut and castrated that are just like, hey man, I need to sleep it off. So there's those guys, and then there's some behind it. So that's where we're at. We got 5 left to go, and then we got to get the charger on this thing. So we're done. I've been bit on the ass twice. I've been kicked in the testicles, which I guess is fitting since we were taking theirs. But we're done. Done. 15 piggies in a training pen. I gotta go up here and get some wire and bring my charger down here, get them hooked up. All the little purple butts. We call this Electric Fence 101. All right, so all the video that you've seen to this point was all done on Friday afternoon. We got a lot more done on Friday afternoon than we ever anticipated. Today's Sunday morning. The dogs won last night, and I didn't even know the Texas Aggies still played football, but obviously Alabama does. Anyhow, I'm gonna walk out here and show you guys these piglets. They're all just kind of hanging out. We got electric wire put on them and all that stuff. I apologize for the one clip. We kind of had the phone flipped around the wrong way, but I figured it was necessary to kind of show you guys what we were doing. So let's take a look at these little piglets. Everybody's just sleeping away, hanging out. Piggies. So 7 of these guys are mixed in with a pig trading deal that I've got going on with another local farm. Tell you guys more about that in our next video. But anyhow, everybody seems to be doing very well. Doing a lot of resting, probably a little hurt because they don't have mama's milk anymore, but things are a-changing. So there it is, guys. A little longer of a video probably than what I had anticipated or even wanted, but you know, we hadn't done a whole lot of videos here lately, and I just wanted to kind of get caught up on what we're doing. We've been extremely busy around here, but that's enough running up my mouth anyway. We appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Share with your friends. Hope you learned something, and we will see you on the next video.